Monday and Wednesday are A days for grades 3 to 6. Tuesday and Thursday are B days for grades 3 to 6. Friday is an asynchronous day for everyone. This Wednesday at 6 p.m., turn to channel 53 on your TV to watch the annual Olelo Youth Exchange Statewide Student Video Awards show. We have a bunch of finalists from Peaches that hope to bring home the win.
Monday's lunch is tasty tenders, rice, baked beans, steamed carrots, broccoli, corn, and an apple. On Tuesday, you'll be having krill macaroni with salad, carrots, and a fruit slushie. On Wednesday, there will be a chicken sandwich with rainbow salad, edamame, and some apples. On Thursday, there will be cheese bites with romaine salad, carrots, and some oranges. Friday, there will be popcorn chicken with rice, corn, and peaches.
The population of wild animals has decreased 60% in the last 10 years. And now, humans and their domesticated animals take up to 96% of the mammals in the world, as well as 70% of the birds. This causes great biodiversity problems, making species die out or go extinct. But there are ways that we can help our planet. One way is we can help rewild the world. We don't own this earth, and we should protect and save the wild animals. We can do a lot of things to help restore the wild.
We must change tomorrow with efficient ways such as eating less meat in order to use less room for ourselves and more for grasslands and nature. If we grow more efficiently and eat less meat, we can also make food cheaper and have people eat healthier.
Another way that we can help restore our earth is that we can help manage our oceans. We can make the oceans cleaner and healthier by stopping global warming so that the ocean doesn't warm and cause coral bleaching. We can also use less one-use items so that there is less litter and trash in the ocean. We can also stop burning fossil fuels to stop the acidification of the ocean. But you can help in many more ways than that.
We can also move off of fossil fuels and change to more reusable energy such as solar energy using dams, solar panels, windmills, and more. Doing this will slow down global warming and acidification of the ocean. It will also make our air cleaner and healthier to breathe.
We must create a balance between humans and nature, so we must restore our earth and save our world.
Ventilation is important because it helps circulate around the air. And because it circulates around the air, it doesn't allow big clumps of particles to sit in the air, which means you have less chance of breathing the air in with the particles, which means you have less chance of getting COVID or getting sick. Here are some ventilation methods you can use. One ventilation method you can use is using a fan. The fan will push around the particles so they don't cluster in one spot. Another method you can use is using an air conditioner. Using an air conditioner will filter out the bad particles. Even though you have the AC on, it's best to have your windows open. You can also open your doors.
Around the world. This is Greenland. In Greenland they speak Greenlandic, Danish, the language, and English. Also, you know New Year's? Well, in Greenland they celebrate not once, but twice. That's because Denmark is 4 hours ahead of Greenland time, so they celebrate the Denmark New Year at 8 o'clock and the Greenland New Year at 12 o'clock. They celebrate the Denmark New Year because Greenland is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. Also, as the map shows, Greenland is farther east, south, west, and north than Iceland. Did you know that Greenland is the biggest island that isn't a continent? is approximately 836,300 square miles. Even though Greenland is over 20 times bigger, Iceland has almost 6 times the population that Greenland has. That's all for this week's Around the World. See you next time.
"70% of kids drop out of sports by age 13. That means if you're a youth soccer team had 10 people on it, then by age 13, only about 3 of you are going to still be playing. Big reasons kids drop out of sports is bullying. This happens when teammates blame them for when they lose and told them they should have done a better job. This leads to kids having no fun at all. Overuse injuries are common. It can happen from playing too much. For example, if a dad told his son to keep pitching even when he's in pain. If a player has a severe injury, it may take weeks or even months. For example, ACL injuries can take 6 to 9 months. 29% of boys drop out of sports due to injuries or health causes. 27% of girls drop out of sports because of a health problem or injury. Another reason why kids drop out of sports is parents. They can say negative things and that does not motivate kids. This makes them not feel like it's necessary to go to their sport. Coaches are another problem. They are constantly yelling at their players sometimes. This makes them scared to make mistakes, which is bad because sometimes mistakes is how you can learn a lesson. Stress is a big problem in sports. Players feel like they have so much pressure to have to do perfect. That plays onto the field sometimes. They can get to their head and mess up simple things. A tip is to take some time away from competing. Spend some time with friends. Here's some positive effects sports have on kids. They can get high academic performances, they learn how to cooperate, they develop good teamwork skills, they learn how to have good leadership, and they create many friends. Sports shouldn't always be about winning and competing. It should be about having fun. Remember to always have good sportsmanship too.
Did you know chickens have an order called the pecking order? This means the strongest and the aggressive chicken peck other chickens to show who is the best. When sheep were born, they have long tails, so farmers cut off their tails to reduce the health issues. Did you know horses will remember who have treated them well? And they can be as loyal as dogs if you can treat them right.
That's it for this week's broadcast. Remember to stay safe. Bye.
Than it did in September. Maybe it's because I've changed. Oh, you were my good days. Had some time to think in October. Let's hope I'm over you by December. You really took a toll on me. But you're right, I wasn't meant to